So first of all, it's an honor and a privilege to be here speaking with all of you today. And what I'd like to do today is to discuss what I see as a big push in educational technology, what I've coined the educational software gold rush, and how the scientific and technological capabilities that we have as a research community are grappling with this so-called gold rush. Basically, one man's assessment, if you will, of the state of educational technology. So I'd like to start with just sort of some light anecdotes about how kids are thinking and operating in today's world to help motivate my talk today. And so I have a few little cartoons here for you to read. And you can see here we have a kid who doesn't trust his teacher because the teacher's using outdated technology, the technology that many of us, certainly myself, grew up with. Here's another one. The child who wants to text her teacher can't just speak in the classroom, has to text the teacher when giving an answer to a question. How about this one? This child doesn't want to talk about his vacation. He wants the teacher to look at his blog. And this one I like. How come Lewis and Clark didn't just use MapQuest? The great American explorers. I don't know. Why didn't they? That's a good question. And then here's my personal favorite. The child is confused because there's no icons. It's a chalkboard. Okay, so the point of all this is that kids are practically begging us to use technology to help them in their learning because they're growing up with technology that's all around them, and they're begging us to use it. And what I'd like to do is start out by telling you sort of what I see as my two take-home messages for today. The first one is this idea of this gold rush that I'm calling it, this educational software gold rush. And I think there's really a very strong general belief, not only in our community, but in society as a whole, that computers and educational software can really impact learning on a large scale. So that's my first take-home message. And the second one, which I'm going to spend most of the talk discussing, is the idea that the learning sciences, as well as researchers such as yourself and our community of people who work with advanced technology, have the scientific principles and the right approach